Hey everyone, I just want to do a few updates on all of the gerbils because as some of you that watch my channel regularly will know that my gerbil Harry has had babies, so I just wanted to check in with them and let you know how they all are. Sorry that I'm filming at night, so the lighting's not the best, but I just wanted to show them all to you. So this is the 4 boys that I have, and they live in this big 4-foot tank in my room. So just to let you know who everyone is, in case you've not watched my videos before, the grey one here is Goofy, the white coloured one is Donald, the black one over here who's running around is Mickey, and there's like a ginger one who's hiding at the moment, and he's called Pluto. So as you probably guessed, they're named after Mickey Mouse and the other characters from the other Disney characters. I'm sorry about the state of the cage at the moment. I tried to clean like all these bits of cardboard away today, but it's a bit trickier than I thought it would be because I was using this scoop. I did it just earlier, and because it's like a cat litter scoop, the spaces in between are quite large, so although I got like the larger bits of cardboard up, some of the smaller pieces just fell straight through with the sawdust. So I'm going to have to maybe get a sand scoop to be able to clean it up in between cleaning the whole tank. So it actually looks really messy on camera, but never mind. These guys are just playing, and I've held them today and they've had some treats. So the treats that I've given them were these here in this bag. I'll just get some out to show you. So their new favourite treat is brown flakes, which are these, and they're like a breakfast cereal. They're just made from bran, I guess, and so they're a good source of fibre, and they don't contain any sugars apart from natural sugars, but they're not like high in sugar or anything. So they're fine to give as a treat. And then I've also put in a few Cheerio cereals, and they're made from wheat and corn, I think, I'm not sure, but they're all natural stuff. So I give those as treats as well. And of course they've had like the black sunflower seeds that I always give to them after I hold them, because this is what I use to help hand tame them. Mickey is the only one who doesn't like to be held too much. He just really doesn't like, he really has a thing about being touched, he really doesn't like it. But he is getting a lot better. Now he's learnt that if he lets me hold him for about, the longest he'll let me hold him for is about 30 seconds at the moment, but we're getting there. If he lets me do that, he learns that he will get a treat. Put some of this in for them, which is blackcurrant and apple, and it has like little twigs in that they can munch on. So I normally just put the hay in, and then I put some of those on top. So I have the blackcurrant and apple, and I've also got the dandelion feast, and I've got coltsfoot, which is like a plant that is safe for gerbils, and then I've got this one, which is just bits of broccoli. It does say, but the clip's just over it, and I normally put that in, and that's normally their greens, and I just give that to them like every few days. And they don't really tend to eat the hay, they tend to split it and put it in their nest, whereas they'll eat the other things. And I sometimes, but not too often, will give them veggies, like fresh vegetables. Like earlier today, I did give them eat a little bit of green bean. And Goofy and Mickey really enjoyed it, but the other two weren't so sure. So I just took them out when they finished. So this is the other cage, where Harry and Woody live with their babies. I actually cleaned the cage out 2 days ago, I think. So they were just, how old are they now? The babies are 13 days old today. So I cleaned them out when they were 11 days old. So the pups are quite mobile now. As you can see, that thing moving next to him. It's a bit difficult to see because it is quite dark in here. That's one of the pups. I'll actually get one out to show you if, let me just get a treat. And I'll give it to the mum and dad, just so they've got something to do while I'm playing. The babies. Sorry, it's quite hard to film in this cage because it has got bars and it's quite dark in this room as well. Where are you? There you go. So I'm just going to get a baby out. Oh, I'm sorry. She's had 6 babies, if anyone's not too sure about how many she had. Sorry, it's really shadowy in this area. See if I can move a bit towards the light. Yeah, so she had 6 babies altogether, and I was able to sex them on like the 10th day, and I've done it again since, because now they are 13 days old. And it's quite clear that she's had 4 boys and 2 girls. So my plan is to keep 2 of each sex. So 2 boys and 2 girls, and 2 will live with Harry, their mum, and 2 will live with Woody. And the mum and dad are going to be separated, so there are going to be 2 separate cages for them. So this one here is one that I'm keeping, and then the other 2 I'm going to give away. So yeah, this one is one of the girls that I'm going to keep. Come on. The eyes aren't actually open at the moment. So I have been thinking of names for them. Just so cute. So sweet. So this one's obviously going to be like a grey-white kind of colour. We only worked that out like a few days ago when she actually got her fur. She's actually got quite a lot of fur now. And I would show you how you can see her teats, but she doesn't like being turned upside down, this one. So I'll show you in another video how you can sex them at around 11 days old. So as you can see, she's really wriggly at the moment. So yeah, I was saying, we've thought of a few names. I'm thinking of maybe Thumbelina for this one, and not too sure of the other one yet. So the other girl is a brown coloured one, and the 2 boys are black, and I'm going to keep a ginger one as well, like his dad. And then hopefully, well, wanting to rehome a ginger and a brown boys together. So they're going to be up in Gumtree when they're 6 weeks old, 6 or 7 weeks old. So this one's such a cutie, and we actually think that this one may be the runt, but it's not like a really obvious size difference or anything. It's just that she's not quite walking the same as everyone else. She's like waddling a little bit more, and she's also just a little bit smaller, so we have to give her extra TLC because she is the tiniest. So what I've been doing is I've been holding them since like the 6th day, and I've been holding them every day. Sometimes I hold them one at a time, and sometimes I'll hold them in 2s, and I've held them all together the day I clean them out, but normally no more than 2, just because I don't like to leave the nest empty while the parents are in the cage. This is just a quick look at the nest, but it is a bit dark, so I'm just going to come out of the cage. Sorry, that was rubbish. I have got some pictures to post up. They don't really look any different from the ones where they're on my hand, just a little tiny bit bigger. So this is where they live for the moment, and Harry should actually be pregnant again. So her new litter is due on the 16th of March, so that's the earliest that they will be born. So one pup is on the loose at the moment, and they've been doing this quite a bit when the mum and dad come away from the nest. 1 or 2 normally wander off. So sometimes it finds its way back, and sometimes the mum or the dad will pick it up really gently from its neck and just carry it back to the nest. But I'm not too sure where it's gone at the moment. Oh, it's back there. But it's really dark, so you can't really see properly. Looks like it's going to find its way back, and another one's come out instead. And it's going to get back in. I normally just leave them to it because there's nothing like dangerous around the tank. I did take that forest branch out because I thought it could be a bit dangerous, and they weren't really chewing on it or anything. So Mum's just back in the nest now. She's going to feed them. So I'm just going to leave them to it. And it has gone pitch black at the moment because I've just turned the light off. So I'm just going to come back into my room. It's a massive mess that I don't want you to see. So all these boys are in bed now, but it is really dark, apart from Goofy. So that's just the end of the updates, and I promise I will do a video that has been requested of cleaning out this massive tank